St. Teresa's College, Quezon City takes pride in being an institution that motivates its students to strive for excellence while living the Teresian values of service, truthfulness, and compassion in and out of the academe. Through the years, STCQC has nurtured outstanding women who flourished in their chosen careers. Their steadfast devotion and unwavering commitment to contribute to the nation and society are recognized in today's celebration through the Teresa's Achievement Awards. It is with great pride that we present the Teresa's Achievement Awardees for 2021. Our first group of awardees are women who have shown compassion beyond physical healing. They have sought to educate, empower, and enrich the lives of patients and their families. Our first awardee, Josefina or Penny, is a physician and neonatologist. As a young doctor at UPPGH, she witnessed premature babies fighting for their lives, but with very little chance of survival. This led her to pursue a fellowship in neonatal and perinatal medicine in the United States. Penny earned the respect of her mentors and the multidisciplinary healthcare teams she works with in California. She has all the attributes of an outstanding physician: excellence in clinical practice, research, teaching, and community service. Her remarkable service does not end within the limits of the hospital alone. Penny stays connected with her preemies, and one of these is Katia Bergstrom, born at 14 ounces only at 23 weeks and who turned 23 years old last February. Truly a miracle Penny helped bring into this world, and there are many others. Penny was recognized as Physician of the Year in 1992 and 1995 at the Long Beach Memorial Medical Center. She received the Geraldine Stramsky Spirit and Dedication Steel Magnolia Award in 2006 and was Physician of the Month at the Orange Coast Memorial Medical Center in March 2018. These awards are testaments to her strong commitment to compassionate and high-quality patient care and outstanding rapport with her medical colleagues. Our first Teresa's Achievement Awardee, Dr. Josefina Jacinto Abad Santos. A physician-lawyer who has championed patient empowerment, Elizabeth, or Beth, spearheaded various advocacies of the Philippine Dermatological Society, or PDS, for the benefit of both members and patients. She promoted public awareness on the prevention of skin diseases through information dissemination and education campaigns. She initiated the National Skin Disease Detection and Prevention Week, or Skin Week, and the institutionalization of the PDS outreach activities to provide dermatologic care to the marginalized sector. Beth also established the Psoriasis Club at the Jose A. Reyes Memorial Medical Center as a support group for patients with psoriasis. The last three undertakings have all been ongoing for over 20 years. As a lawyer, she advocates greater awareness of medico-legal issues to prevent malpractice complaints. Beth is not only good at amassing knowledge, but also in passing it forward. Her numerous medical research and textbook articles have enriched many people's lives. She served as editor of the JRR-MMC Bioethics Handbook and lectured on multiple topics on the intersection of law and medicine, such as informed consent and patient-physician relationships. Beth has received numerous awards from the PDS, the Doctor of the Year Award from Psoriasis Philippines, and the Thomasian Outstanding Alumni Award from the UST Medical Alumni Association. Her resolute pursuit of excellence is a concrete manifestation of the Teresian values she upholds. It is now time for STCQC to recognize Dr. Attorney Elizabeth Amelia Velasco Tiangco as the second Teresa's Achievement Awardee for 2021. Our third awardee has been contributing to the provision of affordable, good quality healthcare, even though she is not a medical professional herself. Lulu made her first foray into the medical field in the mid-1980s as she helped bring in the first MRI into the country, ahead of even the big hospitals. Her current commitment is the transformation of a small medical center for the poor that was dependent on donations into a revenue-generating hospital whose profits are used solely for the improvement of facilities, competitive compensation for the staff, and free medical care for deserving patients in need. After a successful career as a banker, it came as a surprise when she accepted the invitation of her uncle to join the Board of Trustees of the Apalit Small Christian Community, or ASCOM Foundation, which was providing mostly free medical care for indigent patients. Lulu was quick to recognize that big changes in the business model were needed to assure its long-term viability in providing affordable health care for the residents of Pampanga and Bulacan. Lulu also steered ASCOM towards professionalization with an articulated mission and vision that have helped its officers and staff to fully embrace their roles within the hospital organization. Through her leadership and fundraising efforts, the foundation has been able to offer the following services: the Special Maternity Package, which subsidizes the cost of childbirth for indigent patients, including free monthly prenatal care; the Eye Center that provides free consultation and discounted treatment for eye problems, especially for the elderly; the Dialysis Center with affordable dialysis sessions for PhilHealth members or beneficiaries; and the Aling Charing Free Outpatient Clinic, which operates every Saturday, providing free consultation and medicines to indigent patients. To undertake these compassionate works, Lulu travels all the way from Alabang to Apalit, Pampanga several times a week. Let us applaud the generous efforts of our third Teresa's Achievement Awardee, Maria Lourdes Katakutan de Mesa. For the next group of Teresa's Achievement Awardees, we have women who have contributed significantly to national development, media, and the arts. Our fourth awardee has over 40 years of experience in policy advocacy and formulation on women's human rights, gender and development, health and nutrition. As a health and nutrition advocate, and in the years she was executive director of the Philippine Commission on Women, Emeline or Mian was instrumental in the crafting of groundbreaking laws and policies for the upliftment of the welfare and status of Filipino women and children in Philippine society. These include the Milk Code, Rooming In and Breastfeeding Act, Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act, Anti-Violence Against Women and Children Act, Reproductive Health Law, Expanded Maternity Leave Law, and the Safe Spaces Act. One of the major challenges that Mian faced in championing women's rights and gender equality was to change institutional mindsets that perpetuated male dominance, misogyny, and sexism. Instead of drawing permanent lines on seemingly divisive positions on policy and ideology, she created circles of connections amongst thought leaders in government, civil society, the academe, and private sector by building on personal and shared experiences of struggle, resistance, and triumph. Mian has been recognized by her college alma mater, the University of the Philippines, as a distinguished alumna for her advocacy and government work for gender equality and women empowerment. Today, her high school alma mater recognizes Miss Emeline Lajos Versosa as Teresa's Achievement Awardee for National Development. Our next awardee has spent her life advocating the protection of human rights and alleviation of suffering, particularly for women. In the 1990s, when the number of women working overseas was increasing, Teresa already anticipated a rise in women's issues of security and safety. A scholarship grant from the Raoul Wallenberg Institute of Human Rights and Humanitarian Law and the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency enabled her to obtain an MA degree in Human Rights and Social Development from Mahidol University in Thailand. Her thesis was on anti-trafficking laws in Malaysia and the Philippines. In 2015, she founded the Development Center for Women Leadership and Governance, In 2017, she organized a local judicial forum attended by experts in women's issues and the rights of migrant workers. The objective was to develop and advocate an international indemnity claims mechanism to give justice to victims of human trafficking. Work is ongoing to convene an ASEAN judicial forum which would expand participation to regional experts and advocates. We support the advocacies of the Teresa's Achievement Awardee for Justice and Peace, Maria Teresa Limson Arsenas. Our next awardee is a trailblazer in more ways than one, both in the Philippines and in Australia. Evelyn was 28 years old when she received a scholarship from the German Ministry for Economic Development and Planning and the Senate of Berlin with the German Embassy in Manila. She finished the highly competitive journalism course as first female top-notcher. As an immigrant in Australia, she landed several jobs as editor through keenness of intellect and sheer, dogged persistence despite initial rejections. While she is recognized as a journalist first and foremost, Evelyn also earned credentials in other fields such as first aid training, employment services, public sector management, media strategy, editing, and publishing. She published a community paper in Australia that provided in-depth coverage of Philippine news, keeping expat Filipinos aware of current events in their home country. The community paper gained the respect of local Australian newspapers, which subscribed to her broadsheet for news on the local Filipino community and the Philippines. Evelyn has also been the pro bono public relations officer for several Filipino-Australian associations, including the Philippine-Australian Council in support of Filipino women. Throughout her years as a journalist, Evelyn bagged several awards, such as an Achievement Award in Journalism from the Ilocano Association of Australia in 2015. In 2019, she was given a Mother's Day citation by the same group. She was also a finalist for the Citizen of the Year Award for Australia Day 2020 by the Blacktown City Council. Evelyn Aguliana Opilas is our Teresa's Achievement Awardee for Media. Our seventh awardee is an award-winning performing artist who actively supports the development of young artists and promotes different music genres to younger generations. Jay has performed with most, if not all, of the well-known theater stars, directors, and companies in the Philippines, including Repertory Philippines, Atlantis Productions, and Tanghalang Pilipino. In 2011, Jay won the Aliw Award as Best Featured Actress for her roles in A Little Night of Music and In the Heights. In 2019, she was nominated for the Broadway World Philippines Awards as Best Featured Actress in the play Stockkiss. She also actively promotes the performing arts as founding director of Fundación Centro Flamenco and founding executive director and president of Music Artes Inc., a production company that stages both contemporary and classical music theater. In producing Puccini's Madame Butterfly, she combined national and international guest artists to create an intercultural experience. Jay also brought to Filipino audiences the unforgettable La Boheme, inspiring them to feel proud of our young Filipino artists who could match the singing excellence of international talents. Truly an exemplary leader and artist, Maria Jocelyn Valencia Glorioso is our seventh Teresa's Achievement Awardee. Spurred by their innovative spirit and strong sense of social responsibility, our third set of awardees have reached milestones in innovation and social entrepreneurship. Our eighth awardee is well known in the field of food science as a food safety expert in general and as a Better Process Control School or BPCS guru in particular. Rory negotiated tirelessly with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration for it to approve the conduct of the BPCS in foreign countries and the certificates awarded upon course completion to be recognized in the USA. This arrangement enables foreign food manufacturers to enter the U.S. market. Rory herself has conducted such courses in Hawaii, Alaska, American Samoa, Guyana, and the Philippines. For these and other outreach initiatives, she has received recognition and awards from the Philippine Association of Food Technologists, Hawaii Food Manufacturers Association, Senate State of Hawaii, and Institute of Food Technologists, or IFT, to which she was elected as a fellow in 2006. The IFT is the premier society of food scientists, representing in any given year not more than 0.1% of the total eligible non-student IFT members worldwide. Before joining the faculty of the University of Hawaii, Rory worked for Fortune 500 companies, where she innovated processes that allow them to legitimately claim that their food products are all natural. Through media interviews, magazine articles, and presentations, Rory seeks to educate not only the food manufacturers, but the consumers themselves to dispel misinformation about food and nutrition, and to enable them to make their own well-informed decisions that could impact their health and well-being. Her college alma mater, College of the Holy Spirit, has twice awarded her as one of its outstanding alumnae. Today, her high school alma mater, STCQC, proudly recognizes Rory as one of its Teresa's Achievement Awardees for exemplifying the Teresian values of service, truthfulness, and compassion through her professional and volunteer work in promoting food safety and integrity. Let us applaud our 8th Teresa's Achievement Awardee, Aurora Alfonso Saulo. Our 9th and last awardee co-founded the social enterprise called Gandang Kalikasan Inc. in response to the growing need for all-natural and organic personal and home care products at prices that can be affordable to more Filipinos. Previously, natural products were expensive and imported, even if the Philippines is rich in healing plants and herbs. This motivated Ana to start a business that could create a market for high-value, all-natural personal care products that use locally sourced raw materials from rural farmers and employ urban dwellers who were considered unemployable by most companies. Under her leadership, the company employs over 640 people and has established a network of about 40,000 dealers nationwide. As of January 2020, Human Nature has 34 branches in the Philippines and distribution channels reaching the USA, Canada, Malaysia, and Singapore. The brand has sold over 18 million products here and abroad. More importantly, Ana and her co-founders and employees have proven that a social enterprise founded on Christian principles of justice, integrity, compassion, and stewardship can also be commercially viable. Ana has received Outstanding Entrepreneur and Social Entrepreneur Awards from Go Negosyo, PLDT SME Nation, Ernst & Young, and Schwab Foundation. Her high school alma mater proudly gives the Teresa's Achievement Award to Ms. Ana Meloto Wilma. Penny, Beth, Lulu, Mia, Teresa, Evelyn, Jay, Rory, and Ana. These women, all prominent in their chosen fields, with consistent and comprehensive records of excellence, confronted adversity with courage and persistence. They went beyond the norm to serve with truthfulness and compassion, to uplift the lives of the less fortunate and more vulnerable members of society, locally and abroad. They are the Teresa's Achievement Awardees of 2021.